We are back at it like a bad habit. I always wanted to say that on camera, but no, real talk. We got ERIK MYERS stand-up comedy reaction video to marijuana, and that is starting now. Let's get it. Hey y'all, what's good with you? Wagwan, gang. Welcome back to the channel. It is time to laugh. Time to come and catch these jokes with me as we react to stand-up comedy sessions, snippets, bits by various comedians. Today we got ERIK MYERS, marijuana. This is an interesting topic, you know, See, the thing with ERIK MYERS, right? Like, he straight up looks like a weed head. Like, not weed head, but like straight up looks like a... You can tell if he's done some drugs in his time.
What it is? What's up? What's up? Got your nigga in the cup. Goddamn. What it is?
And it's funny because he's a comedian laughing and talking about drugs that I'm sure he's used or maybe abused to some extent. They're just funny to me. But no long talk, let's get into it. ERIK MYERS, marijuana is about to be funny. The last one I watched was funny too, so this one, hopefully, doesn't disappoint. Let's get into it.
My old roommate used to smoke weed, health nut. Smoked weed all day long. Got gluten-free weed cookies.
Oh shit.
Gluten-free weed, what? It's okay to trip your balls off as long as you don't have a fat ass. I look great, the goblin in the corner say so. I think weed should be legal though, man, because it's not a violent drug. Like, no one in this room has ever been in a fight high, ever, in the history of the world. But when I did smoke weed one day, some guy tried to start a fight with me, he bumps into me, he's like, hey, watch where you're going, bitch. I'm like, man, what'd you say? I said, watch where you're going, bitch. Man, what'd you say? What, you gonna do something? No, I just forgot. What did you say? I used to work at Pizza Hut. I would get high on every delivery.
Shit.
And I got lost on every delivery.
Damn.
I'd call people from my cell phone. I can't find your house. Can you meet me somewhere? They're like, are you serious? Where are you? I'm still at Pizza Hut. Hurry up, I'm going on break. Leave my tip at the front. It's getting cold, there's traffic. You might want to... One time I was so high, I delivered a pizza to the wrong address.
Oh.
I delivered a pizza to Papa John's. I walk in, I'm like, did you order a pizza? Like, this is Papa John's. Tell him his pizza's here.
Papa John's.
I'm looking for a day job. Ugh. I applied for a job at Taco Bell. What genius is writing the questions on this application? Question number 2, how did you hear about Taco Bell? I'm sorry, what? Are you seriously asking me? How did I hear about Taco Bell? I live on Earth. You stupid idiot. It's not the Illuminati. There's a giant sign that's illuminated that says Taco Bell in English. I'm not Sherlock Holmes, but I pieced it together. How do you think I heard of the Taco Bell? I read about it in the Old Testament. Like, has your family ever worked at Taco Bell? Yes. This is a legacy in the Myers house. My grandmother's last words were, think outside the buns. Like, has anyone recommended you work at Taco Bell? No, they didn't. Can you imagine if one of your friends said you should work? Have you considered Taco Bell? Get out of my house, Carl. You are dead to me. You work at Taco Bell. They ask if you're currently employed. Let's go with no. What job is so bad you're leaving it to go to Taco Bell? Right now I work on a taco truck, but I need something more stable. Every time I go to work, they drive off. I don't think they want me working there.
Yo. Man like ERIK Myers, bro. ERIK Myers. Yo, that's what. Oh my gosh. All these people that, like the typical job interview, they would ask you like the basic questions and the weirdest, like most imbecile questions.
Could you describe yourself? Easy. Jobless. Next question. Describe your career goals. To have a job where I make enough money that I never ever have to worry about paying my bills again, and to not have to work under somebody who thinks they're the Lord fucking Master of the universe just because they manage a small shop in a small town. What relevant experience do you have? It's all on my CV, mate. Right there in front of you. Unless you're only asking me because you think I lied on my CV. Because you'd be right, but I'm not going to tell you that because I won't get the job.
First of all, they ask you, so, tell me about yourself. Tell me about yourself. You'd be like, so, tell me about yourself. And be like, okay, what do you want to know? Like, come on, ask me the questions you want to know that are relevant, prevalent to the job, bro. Like, and like, how did you hear about this job? Oh, you know, I live on Earth, so I was bound to hear about this job. It's not the Illuminati. It's not secret. You guys do advertising. To be like, oh, are you currently working? Are you currently employed? And you're like, that one's like a on and off question. It's like, okay, do I tell them I'm employed? Do I tell them I'm not employed? There's just certain questions that they be asking you that you just like yo, why?
Do you prefer to work alone or in a team? Oh, alone, man. I fucking hate people. You do realise this is a customer-based job, right? Oh, don't remind me. If the people who knew you were asked why you should be hired, what would they say? He don't have a job. Describe a very difficult experience you've had at work and how you handled it. My boss was being a cunt, right? Like, every day would find something, anything, he could use to give me a good talking to. No matter how fucking trivial. Okay, and how did you handle it? I fucking quit. What am I supposed to do? Tell his managers? They'd fucking love him for that. What is it interests you about this job? The money. It's all anyone's interested in. If you think your current employees are loyal, why don't you just stop paying them and see who turns up in the morning? Let's be real here. It's the same reason you're sitting here interviewing me and not sitting at home thumbing your todger.
Why, Sway? Why, bro? Why would you ask me this type of question? I don't know. But nah, the real talk is he was spitting facts about marijuana. People who smoke weed, they don't fight. Like, it's the people that be fighting that use drugs are like people who alcohol is a drug. I'll say alcohol is more of a drug than I would say weed is. Because alcohol, people be fighting. Like, people go, yo, bro, watch where you're going.
Well, man, would you walk before I had to do something? I just told you, man. I knew. Come on, let's go.
But two weed heads, it's like, bro, watch where you're going. What? I said, bro, watch where you're going. What? I'm not in your way. Oh, my bad, bro. Come on, let's walk. If you're at a sports stadium and you're high, you'll not be fighting. You're just chilling. You're just like on cloud 9. You're just minding your business, just like. But if you're like drinking alcohol or drinking like beer, stuff like that, you're rowdy, you're loud, you're in people's faces, all that stuff. Exhibit A.
You ain't got no things.
got your ass, bitch. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Go ahead, put up. World's got motherfucker. World's
Exhibit B.
There's some flags on the plane. Wiggle use your hands, hands in the face offense. Number 25. Back to distance to the goal.
And Exhibit C. All of that, but like, shout out to my weed heads or my people who just smoke weed, right? Actually, though, if any of y'all do have an issue, you know, with controlling your desire to to smoke weed or drink it, or you find yourself smoking it too much, I highly recommend y'all check out the Truth of Addiction program in the description and the pinned comment as well. Truth of Addiction just walks you through a step-by-step strategic approach to quit your addiction to weed if you find yourself like overly consuming it on a daily basis, right? So addiction, for those who may be averse to the term, addiction is any substance that you continuously use or overuse despite negative consequences, whether that be financially, whether that be relationship-wise, whether that be career-wise. If the thing that you're taking, whatever it is, if it's starting to have negative impacts on your life, but you continuously use that substance, that's what we call an addiction, pretty much. So if you have an addiction to weed, overly consuming it on a daily basis or a weekly basis, whatever it is, then check out the description down below, Truth of Addiction. I'd say, you know, it's the abuse of substances such as weed and other things that make them bad, quote unquote, right? If you smoke weed once a week, once every 2 weeks or so, like, it's cool. But if you can't help yourself, you can't function. Think about it. As a kid, you're able to function without doing this stuff. But now, all of a sudden, you need this gambling or weed or porn or cigarette. You need this stuff to function. That's something you need to like reflect on and think about. But yo, I appreciate y'all for walking with me, clicking on my thumbnail, clicking on my face, enjoying some comedy with ERIK MYERS. He's you know, there's a lot of underrated comedians out here. So shout out to all the comedians around the world that make us laugh about truthful subjects. But yo, God bless, much love, peace and joy, namaste. And always remember, if it doesn't feed you, then don't water it. Whatever it is, people, situations, substances, environment, if it's not nurturing you or bettering you in any way, do not water it. And always remember as well, keep that same energy, be real, be authentic, don't be fake. And don't tolerate people that show fake love or fake support to you. If they doubted you, overlooked you, slept on you, but now they want to show love, you tell them, keep that same energy you had when I started. Don't try and switch up now. Keep that same energy, bro. Alright, fam. Deuces. See you in the next video. Because I know you're not going to leave. Please do not leave. Please. See you next video. Deuces.